Hey guys, what's up? Skillzalot here, and today I will be bringing you episode 9 of Through the Rift. So, as you can see, we're starting to get some green quests here. That means they are a bit low level for us. They are for level 9, so what we need to do is we need to start getting some of these lower level quests out of the way. That way we can move on to the next area. So, let's start with Big Brother Hazer. So, let's go up to this bound flame here. And use this planar antithesis device, and it'll turn it into a water one. Just like that. So now we've got an unbound water, and we just want to kill the unbound water here because we need its core. So there we go. Kill the unbound water. Okay, so that's the unbound water done. Let's grab the core of water. And let's head back this way. We also need to polymorph 5 students for midterm mayhem. So we can also do that as we just wander around. Let's see here. We're just finishing up in Quicksilver College. There we go. Let's polymorph that student. There we go. It turns him into a sheep. And then let's polymorph that student. There we go. And let's polymorph that student. So there's 3. Okay. And there's a bound wind that we need to turn into an unbound earth. So just like that. And now we got to kill this unbound earth. So we'll lightning strike, fire, and flame bolt. There we go, we got the core of Earth. And let's polymorph that student. There we go. And that leaves 1 more. And let's polymorph. Oh, that one's already been polymorphed. That's a professor. Okay, let's head this way. And let's polymorph that student. There we go. And there's a misplaced tome here to start another quest, so this college hosts as many ancient texts as Sanctum, but the students always leave them in the wrong place, so we gotta collect Tomes of the Vigil and Tomes of the Fire. And we got to collect 6 of each, so accept that. And now we have another quest where we need to collect 6 of each book. Alrighty, let's get to it. Here's a Tome of Fire, let's collect it. Oh, lovely, it spawns an enemy for us to kill. Alrighty, let's just kill off this imp trickster here. And we got a Tome of Fire. Alrighty, let's see. We've already got the Unbound Earth. And here's a Tome of the Vigil, and here's another Tome of Fire. It's going to spawn an enemy here. Let's kill this imp trickster. Right like that. There we go. Grab the Tome of Fire. And let's see, here's a Tome of the Vigil. Let's loot that. And then here's where we create a Wand of Death. Take that. Alrighty, and we got some more tomes over here. Here's another Tome of the Vigil. And here we have another Tome of Fire. There we go. And let's kill off this guy. And go right like that. There's the Tome of Fire. And over here is the Fire Cauldron to create the Wand of Fire. There we go. Take that. And we got a Tome of the Vigil. Take that. And let's see. Let's see here. There's another Tome of the Fire there. So let's take that. It's going to spawn an enemy for us to kill. There we go. And kill him. And then there's a bound Dark Golem, so let's transform him. And there's an unbound light, and let's kill that off. There we go. And now we have all of our cores. Take our Tome of Fire. Alrighty. And there's the pot of life up, there's the cauldron of life up there. So let's head up this way, grab this tome of fire. Alrighty here. And let's kill this imp. Right like that. Okay. Grab this tome of the vigil. Did we grab the tome of fire? We did. Okay, here's another tome of the vigil. And then here's where we grab the wand of life from. Alrighty, and let's head back to the main area of the campus. And we gotta collect the tome of fire. And there's our last tome of fire right there. So let's grab that. There we go. And it spawns our trickster. Let's kill him. There we go. Grab our tome of fire. And it's that quest done. So we have just a few more quests here. We can hand in these 3. Knock them off the list. Alright. See, you really saved my skin by helping with my project. The wands you made should get me a passing grade, and turning my classmates into sheep will bump down the curve in my favor. I finished the written portion just in time, too. My class is in an hour.
May the road be clear.
There we go. And let's see, we talk to him. You're back, and you've got the cores. You're just in time, too. I overheard Fiona saying they were going to start the trial of the 3 elements soon. Do you have a way to protect Scotty from these blackguards? Let's see which one we want. Intelligence, wisdom, and endurance. Let's take this one for the intelligence. And finish. Fiona's going to beat Scotty with earth, burn him with fire, and scare him with death. Scotty's head is too soft for this kind of tournament. You've got to save him. I put protective shields on the nearby tables. When Fiona casts a spell, trigger the shield that will counter it. Okay, and let's equip our cape. Okay. Which one is she going to cast first? Let's see. Fire first. And fear. There we go. And knock back. There we go. Alrighty, let's go and hand in the quests that we need to hand in over here. One to Jerome Drift.
Good to see you.
You were attacked by imp tricksters. Those tomes of fire were obviously placed in the college by the wanton to kill our people. Thank goodness none of the students were harmed. We need to be more careful with our library policies in the future. And let's take the Scorcher's Staff. Finish that quest. Equip our new staff. And let's go up here to Thelium Bedstraw. Hopefully Scotty saw how you reacted to Fiona's attacks with the right shields and will learn to think more nimbly. We can't hold his hand forever, so we're gonna get an earring. Unfortunately, we don't have an earring slot unlocked. It is something you can pay for if you want to, but I don't think I'm gonna get that right now. So, Teacher's Pet, spiders have lived in Silverwood for quite some time, skittering down from their caves in Gloomwood. Lately, though, they seem to have multiplied. I think I can mix up something to keep them off the roads, but I need some local ingredients. So we got to gather capsicum mushrooms and handfuls of spider entrails. Except...
Good luck.
There we go. And we're almost done the green quests now. That'll just get the low-level quests out of our book, out of our quest log, so we can continue with some of the higher-level content. Well, just higher compared to what we are. The max level in this game is 65. We still got quite a while to go before we get there. And let's use these isolated materials. And here we go. Let's kill off these enemies. Like that, like that. That just leaves Firelord Smolder. And kill him. And there we go. This quest is one that we can hand in here. And let's finish this quest. And there we go. That will do it for episode 9 of Through the Rift. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you, if you did like it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and tune in tomorrow for more daily content of Rift. Anyway, have yourself a wonderful day.